What's going on? YouTube, Sharp Reacts, back with another video, and I got
Sir Walt Reacts, aka Sir Walt the Great. You see the information on the screen, but in the description below is the Patreon for those that know, like we know. We're gonna spend a little bit of extra dough for the exclusive content for the show. Tap in if you're trying to win. You need a friend that's willing to spend again and again. Say that on 10 at the very end. Just make sure you're driving, not seen. All my only filling ins.
Filling ins.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yay?
You got Ye,
Yeezy?
formerly known as Kanye West.
Yeah.
So this is a Throwback Thursday, but this is more of like a breakdown. We're gonna give y'all a sharper image, as we like to say. Yeah, I just came up with that one on the spot. So we're gonna get
sharper image breakdown.
the sharper image.
Oh, we just coined a new term right there.
That's a fact. Put it on the shades, put it on the glasses. These are the blue white blockers. Yeah, well, also you can get on the TikTok shop, which is, fancy.
Tap in if you trying to win.
Please do.
You know what I'm saying?
But y'all, we're gonna do one of my personal favorite tracks from Kanye. We're gonna do My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and we're gonna do Gorgeous, which is featuring Kid Cudi and Raekwon. Now,
two of my favorite people, bro. Shouts to Kid Cudi, man, the Rager. Shouts to Raekwon, bro. I mean, my favorite Wu-Tang number.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I like that you coining that.
Yeah. We got the stamp that, you know what I'm saying, in history. I think I told you that off camera before, but we locking it in on camera.
Yeah, well, mine's is Jizzle, so
I respect it.
yeah, respect.
Yeah, all the Wu members is amazing.
Oh, no, they're all amazing.
We got to shout Method Man and ODB. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, Shimmy, yeah. Of course, RZA, and of course, Inspector Deck.
Of course.
And you got, hey man, come on man, and Ghostface. I'm a shout him out.
Yeah, shouts to Ghost.
Yeah, shouts out to Ghost for sure. The supreme clientele. Y'all, we're going to tap into the My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy track 2, Gorgeous. Now, this was a time, 2010.
You had to be there.
You had to be there.
Life was changing at this time.
It was a time to be alive. This was a time. Okay.
Fashion. The sound of music was changing.
Everything was going a new direction. And this was...
But we had no clue where it was going.
No, that's a fact.
If you was just a listener at this time, you had no clue.
This is a fact.
Like 2010 is literally, we just made that transition completely from phasing out the CD. MP3 is we're getting into the modern day streaming era, but not quite. This is World Star era right here.
Yes.
This is when there was like a website where you would just consume most of your hip hop needs from, if you will.
Underground special.
For sure.
And a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, so 2010 was just like the world had not changed yet. This is the beginning. Later we would get Migos, Future, etc., but we not even there yet. This is 2010.
And this is also post Carter 3. Just with the building up of Young Money, too.
Yep.
So
I'm gonna say Carter 3 happened maybe 2008.
Yeah, 2008, and then the features a year, the 100 features a year.
Yep, all of that has happened. Wayne is the world is his.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, the world is his.
And then also too, this is when Kanye was just coming off of the mixed reviews of 808s and Heartbreak at the time. Because this was classified as somebody that was going left, somebody that was going completely past the norm, something that you will never, ever thought, something that you ever thought that a rap artist would make of someone of Kanye's stature. Because one, he lost his mother. Two, he just got out of a marriage with his fiance. My fault. I don't want to get. And then also too, this is post Amber Rose and post MTV Taylor Swift situation. If you know, you know. So it was a lot that was going on, and he was like, you know what? He said this himself. He was like, listen, I can do this rap stuff, but I'm going to make the best rap album I can make, and I'm never coming. I'm never doing that again.
I also had to look it up, but this is Nike Yeezy Kanye.
Yes, the Red Octobers.
This is y'all.
Red October Yeezy.
Bruh, do not get it twisted.
That's a fact.
Non-sneakerheads needed this. All sneakerheads needed this.
Fact.
This shoe changed the world.
This shoe was like crack.
Arguably the best shoes to this day.
That's a fact.
Y'all go look up the resale prices.
That's a fact. And also too, this was around the same time. Your boy, LeBron, is about to make that transition to Miami, and the big three got up, the Heatles. So, and also too, this is also a resurgence of Nicki Minaj. I'll break down Monster another day, but today we're doing Gorgeous.
Oh my God, Monster.
Yeah. So let's get into the track, and
Is Monster on this album?
This is on this album.
Oh my Lord.
Monsters on this album.
This changes hip hop.
Devil in the New Dress is on the album. What else is on the album? Runaway. Pusha T on the album.
We really could do a deep dive just on this album.
Just on this album.
We're gonna come back and do a deep dive on Nicki Minaj Monsterverse.
Yeah, we definitely have to. Yeah, but without further ado, let's get into the track. We may pause it a couple times just to give you some reference, but let's get into it.
Sound like the beat is speaking.
Ain't no question if I want it.
Nope. You know what I'm saying? No hard hitters. This is just straight renaissance right here.
Away from me. I'm on the edge, so why you playing? I'm saying I will never ever let you live this down, down, down. Not for nothing, I foreseen it. I dreamed it. I can feel it slowly drifting away from me. No more chances if you go this, you bogus. I will never ever let you live this down, down.
Penitentiary chances, the devil dances and eventually answers to the call of autumn. All them falling for the love of ballin'. Get caught with 30 rocks, the cop look like Alec Baldwin. Inner century anthems, based off inner city tantrums, based off the way we was branded. Face it, Jerome get more time than Brandon. And at the airport, they check all through my bag and tell me that it's random, but we stay winning. This week has been a bad massage. I need a happy ending and a new beginning and a new fitted and some job opportunities is lucrative. This the real world, homie. School finished. They just stole your dreams. You don't know who did it. I treat the cash the way the government treats saves. I won't be satisfied till all my niggas get it. Get it?
Ain't no.
So, couple lyrics I want to break down.
Whoa.
We can start from that last one. I treat the cash the way the government treat AIDS. I won't be satisfied till all my niggas get it. Get it?
Oh my God, this is classic. Yeah,
And he said, and I gotta clarify this. He said niggas for a reason.
yes.
I won't be satisfied till all my niggas get it. Same with the government.
Double entendre.
Double entendre for sure. Right? And then he said, you know what I'm saying? Also, this the real world, homie. School finished. They done stole your dreams. You don't know who did it. By the way, it's a play on his series, College Dropout, Late Registration, Graduation. If you know, you know. He always references school. That's another thing. And, you know what I'm saying? This week has been a bad massage. I need a happy ending and a new beginning and a new fitting and some job opportunities. That's no crib. You feel me? Like, he's like, listen, this is it. Like, listen, I need everything and then some. You know what I'm saying? Like, just ties down to I need all my ducats and more. You feel me? And not only for me, but for my boys as well. You know what I'm saying?
Just like that, you know what I mean? The massage with the happy ending.
Mm-hmm. Also, too, I just want to got caught with 30 rocks. The cop looked like Alec Baldwin. The cop from 30 Rock, Alec Baldwin. The show, if you know, you know. And inner century anthems based off inner city tantrums, music that was made from the riots, music that was made from our struggles. That's also another thing. And then based off the way we was branded and Face It, Jerome,
Get more
on
time
than
than Brandon. This is just cultural.
This is cultural.
This is cultural, like the way the dark skinned male will get treated if he get pulled over versus a non-black individual.
And that's a fact. And also too, it also ties in the cultural fact that they check all they at the airport, they check all through my bag and tell me that it's random. I've been getting my bag checked for the past 5 times, and you telling me it's random all of a sudden? Nah, this ain't random. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
we're targeted.
We're targeted for sure. So that's the bars I wanted to break down that one. So let's get into the second verse, man.
If I want it, I need it. I can feel it slowly drifting away from me. I'm on the edge, so why you playing? I'm saying I will never ever let you live this down.
Is hip hop just a euphemism for a new religion? The soul music of the slave that the youth is missing. But this is more than just my road to redemption. Malcolm West had the whole nation standing at attention. As long as I'm a polo smiling, they think they got me. But they'll try to crack me if they ever see a black me. I thought I chose a field where they couldn't sat me. If a nigga ain't shooting the jump shot running to track me. But this pimp is at the top of Mount Olympus, ready for the world's games. This is my Olympics. We make them say ho cause the game's so pimpish. Choke a South Park writer with a fish stick. I insisted to get up off of this dick. And these drugs, niggas can't resist it. Remind me when they try to have Ali enlisted. If I ever wasn't the greatest nigga, I must have missed it.
My God, that is so packed.
Oh
My God.
This might be one of this is one of Kanye's most impressive verses, right?
This is facts. He said, "Is hip hop just a euphemism for a new religion?"
It is. I'm gonna go ahead and answer this.
That is a fact.
Now looking back, yes, this is a new religion, and everybody's in it.
And the soul music of the slaves that the youth is missing. The soul. This is the soul. Hip hop is the new slave. Hip hop is what they used to make back in the day when they gave us no instruments. They gave us nothing to work with, so we made our own music. Right now, this is our modern making our own music.
Which in that music, is deep. So
go ahead.
Even back in the slavery time, those songs was not only used to uplift your spirit, but they was also secret instructions on how to get away.
Facts.
So this was like the very first text message.
That's a fact.
Like through a song, we could pass it on, and it was instructions. Which we still do that today. That's where we get the double and triple entendres.
Yep.
Sometimes there's like a layer that is like, this is what everybody hear, but then there's another meaning underneath it.
And
this is hip hop 101 right here.
And sometimes you just get it, you get it, and if you don't, you don't.
Yeah.
You might not be like us and get it. And that's fine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's
something for everybody. If you want to just stay surface level, it's a cool little bop. That's for everybody. But then there's lines in here that cuts deeper. So this is another reason why a lot of people be like, yo, but Kanye did this. How could you listen to Kanye? It's because his music at the core cuts directly to the soul of black people in the black community. And he has done so much great. Even if there is something he's doing that we don't understand, we just, man, that's Kanye being Kanye.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Because this music right here is just, at its essence, it's just.
This is what
this is soul music. This is crack music.
This is. We'll come back to that. But he like this is rap renaissance. This is what the Greek like we said, the Greek era, the Greek mythology era. This is that of rap right here, I gotta say. And also too, he said, but this is more than just my road to redemption. Malcolm West had the whole nation standing at attention. Malcolm X, you already know.
Yeah, and that's a play.
That's a play. But he was like, also, this is more than my road to redemption. Y'all tried to play me as if like I wasn't still him after making 808s and Heartbreak. I just made that as a, you know what I'm saying, as an experimental album because one, I was hurt. Two, I was going through some things. And I just wanted to let some things out. But now y'all playing with my name. And I want to really show y'all what was really going on. So I'm having y'all stand at attention. You know what I'm saying? And then he said...
And this next line, as long as I'm in the polo smiling, they think they got me.
They'll try to crack me if they ever see a black me.
So he's also showing like his rise to fame in the game and how he also used the polo to stand out, but it also was safe.
Yes. They
was looking at him like, this is the safe artist.
You
got a polo in a backpack.
Yeah. Oh, wow, we love it.
And this is also code switching.
Yes.
In a way.
Yes.
Just like the way you act at work and the way you act at home is different.
Mm-hmm. He said, but they'll try to crack me if they ever see a black. Like they'll try to crack the code, but then also, hey, you know,
crack him. Which is
also give him crack.
But once he became a billionaire, he starts showing you the black him.
That's a fact.
Unapologetically, whether we agree with it or not, he's showing like, bro, this is me unfiltered.
Facts.
And Kanye, if y'all really look back on his career,
he's always
not that it's over, but if you look back, he always spoke his mind from the very beginning, from the George Bush line to he always said exactly what he felt, whether we agree with it or not. From snatching mics to being on the carpet with the Hennessy, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Shouts to Ye.
No, shouts out to Ye. He said, I thought I chose a field where they couldn't sack me. Like, I thought I chose the field that, yeah, well, that's a play within itself because he's saying, like, I thought I chose the field where they couldn't take over. But then also, he's like, if the nigga ain't shooting the jumper, running the track meet. Like, that's what...
Playing on sports,
but also with black people, they're like, well, this is how black people can only make it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then he say, but this pimp is at the top of Mount Olympus and ready for the world's games. These is my Olympics. Like, this is my world.
Which Ben was trying to tell us back then. He was like, bruh, I am a high performance artist.
And now
y'all play 5-on-5, 7-on-7. I play 1 versus every. He already was telling you in the interviews, like, bruh, I'm a high performance artist.
And I also want to say this is around the time where you really started to dig into not only just his artistry back, but his creative back within fashion. Yes. And that's when
he pushed the line.
He really started opening things.
Y'all got to remember, when he dropped the Nike Yeezy 1, the Nike one, he also had the Louis Vuitton.
That's what I was saying.
He had the Louis Vuitton Dons drop. Then he came back and hit these folks with 3 more Nike Yeezy 2 that changed the world. The Red October is. I mean, he started the red craze. Every shoe came in red after that.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Literally. I mean, every brand. You know what I'm saying? And they said we make them say ho because the game's so pimpish. Choco South Park right over the Frisk chick. Y'all know about that South Park episode with Kanye. And they was trying to make, you know what I'm saying? They was playing like the fish sticks. But fish, you know the rest. You know what I'm saying? And then he said, I insisted to get up off of this back to tying into the South Park. And these drugs can't resist it. Like he said, crack music.
Which also ties back
to registration.
If you know, you know.
Yes.
Go do your research.
And then remind me when they tried to have Ali enlisted. If I ever wasn't the greatest, I must have missed it. That
bars.
That alone, I don't even have to explain.
Bars.
That's a fact.
So, bars.
Let's get back into it, man.
Ain't no question if I want it, I need it. I can feel it slowly drifting away from me. I'm on the edge, so why you playing? I'm saying I will never ever let you live this down.
I need more drinks Celeste lights, and that American Apparel girl in just tights. She told the director she trying to get into school. He said take them glasses off and get in the pool. It's been a while since I watched the two, cause like a Crip said, I got way too many blues for any more bad news. I was looking at my resume, feeling real fresh today. They rewrite history, I don't believe in yesterday. And what's a black beetle anyway? A fucking roach? I guess is why they got me sitting there fucking coach. My guy said I need a different approach, cause people is looking at me like I'm sniffing coke. It's not funny anymore, try different jokes. Tell them hug and kiss my ass, X and O, and kiss the ring while they at it. Do my thing while I got it, play strings for the dramatic, and then in that whack shit, act like I ain't had a belt in 2 classes. I ain't got it, I'm coming after whoever who has it. I'm coming after whoever who has it. You blowing up, that's good, fantastic. That y'all, it's like that y'all. I don't really give a fuck about it at all, cause the same people that try to blackball me forgot about 2 things, my black balls.
Ben was telling us that they was trying to blackball him.
That's a fact.
Lord.
I gotta go back up. I gotta go back to the top. I need more drinks, less lights, and that American Apparel girl in just tights. She told the director she's trying to get into school. He said take them glasses off and get in the pool. Now, back in the day, there was American Apparel, Aeropostale, Hollister, other brands, right? They all had campuses that would all recruit these young girls on their campuses. Hey, we want to put you in these shots for our campaigns. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? This is a great opportunity to help me get in college, do what I got to do.
Mm-hmm.
We have parties. Okay, cool. Hey, do you really, really want to be a star? Take them glasses off and get in the pool.
This is a cold world. He been was telling us.
And a lot of these girls was underage at the time. You know what I'm saying? So that's another one within itself. And also, he said it's been a while since I watched it too, because like a Crip said, I got way too many blues for any more bad news. Now that's a double within itself. Crips, blue. I got way too many blues. I got way too many. You know the blues.
Bad news can give you the blues.
Bad news give you the blues. Blues is like the, you know what I'm saying, it's like the sad, it's like the feeling emotion music from when you're going through things. You feel me? So that's easy. I was looking at my resume feeling refreshed today. They rewrite history. I don't believe in yesterday. They rewrote the history, but I don't believe in yesterday anyway. They rewrite it. They told us slaves was workers. I never believed in yesterday. You feel me? That's a crazy.
It's tied to a very popular thing that he would later say that shook.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Culture.
That is a fact. That is a fact.
He kind of been saying that.
That's a fact. And he said, "What's a black beetle anyway? A fucking roach." I guess that's why they got me sitting in fucking coach. I could be as great as a beetle, but they gonna treat me like a roach. I could be as great as the Beatles.
Or y'all can call me the Black Beetle, but what is that anyway?
What is a black beetle? You know what I'm saying? Well, what if I am the beetle? You feel me? What if I'm the Pegasus versus the pheasant?
Y'all don't worry, we're gonna bring that to you too. This will connect to something else later.
This definitely will connect to something else. You know what I'm saying? They said my God, they said I need a different approach. People looking at me like I'm stiff and cold. It's not funny anymore. Try different jokes. Tell them to hug and kiss my X and O, and kiss the ring while they at it. Do my thing while I got it. Play strings for the dramatic endings of that wax. It's over.
He was killing off the whack, just whackness in general.
Yes,
not just music, but in fashion. This is his step into that world.
That's a fact.
How sway. All of this.
Facts.
He was letting us know where he was going with it.
Facts. He said, act like I ain't had a belt in 2 classes. If I ain't got it, I'm coming after whoever who has it. I'm coming after whoever who has it. By the way, you blowing up, that's good, fantastic. Like, okay, you doing cool.
Yeah, that's
all
cool.
right, cool.
Yeah, you're doing your little thing.
You know what I'm saying? He says, And then if you notice that y'all, it's like that y'all.
That's a classic. That's a classic hip hop.
That's a classic hip hop line.
MC line
That,
when
yes.
you like hyping up the crowd.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that y'all. It's like that y'all. It's like that. It's like that y'all.
So he's showing his connection to the beginning of hip hop with that one. I feel like.
Yeah, and then also too the second line is crazy because he was like, I don't really give a fuck about it at all. You feel me? Because he did say he don't believe it yesterday.
He don't.
He don't.
But he showed respect.
But he showed
yesterday.
respect though. Yeah, he did show respect.
He been conflicted, y'all. You see, he's torn even in the verses.
That's a fact. And he said because the same people who tried to blackball me forgot about two things: my black balls.
Now, why is that line important? Why is that line important, and why does that come at the end? This directly ties to who he is right now in media and culture.
Yep.
The ones that try to blackball him, blacklist him in his career, forgot about two things: his black balls. Now that's also cultural, but also there is a reference there. We gotta go back to Scarface. Two things you can never break: hurting your balls. You know what I'm saying? They forgot about his black balls.
You carry me or what,
Unbreakable.
man? You carry me or what, man? Y'all, we about to get these big, but we gonna take some bills real quick. We'll be right back. Don't touch that dial tone. All right, y'all, we're back from paying bills, but let's go ahead and finish it up. This gorgeous. I know you guys are ready and willing and ready to get through this, so we're gonna get through it.
Put my friends back on.
Ain't no question if I want it, I need it. I can feel it slowly drifting away from me. I'm on the edge, so why you playing? I'm saying I will never ever let you live this down.
Yo, I don't cop Timbs, just lived in lenses. Kid Armani suits, fresh fruits, valley boots and Benzes. Counting up, smoking, one cuff, live as a red jag, a Louis bag, grabbing the blunt, fuck it, steam about 101 L's. Kites off the jail, spying sweats running up in Stetson. Nigga had game was special, it matched every black pair of nights, throwing dice for decimals. The older head, bolder head, would train a soldier head, make sure he right in the field, not a soldier dead. That meant cold red bent off the black skunk, the black Dutch back of the whole shed. If you can't live, you dying. You give or buying, keep it real or keep it moving, keep grinding, keep shining. To every young man, this is a plan. Learn from others like your brothers, Ray and Kanye.
Nothing, I've seen it, I dreamed it. I can feel it slowly drifting away from me. No more chances if you notice. You're bogus, I will never ever let you live this down, down, down.
Kill him, Mike D.
It sounds like the beat is singing.
It does.
Gotta go up there and break down this right here is New York as it can get.
New York. I mean, to the core. I done cop Tim's, lived in lenses, Kid Armani suits, fresh fruits, valley boots, and Benzes.
This first of all, let's be clear. Raekwon is my favorite Wu member. His lingo is bingo. Let me say this again. Raekwon lingo is bingo. As somebody from the South, I still have to decode some of the things he's saying. He is one of the flyest talkers in hip-hop history.
That's a fact.
Point blank, period.
No denying.
Honestly, I would love for a movie to be narrated by Raekwon.
That'd be interesting.
I would love to hear an audiobook by Raekwon talking in his lingo.
That'd be interesting.
Yes, this is the fly guy, purple tape, the polo wearer. If you know, Snow Beach. This is the god.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna keep on counting up, smoking one cup Live as a red jag, a Louis bag, grabbing a blunt. Get steam about 101 L's.
101 L's. See, this is lingo.
101.
This is what I'll say. Lingo is bingo.
Yeah, 101.
You got to pick up on the context because you might not even know this link. This lingo is before the 2000s.
Facts. This is like mid 90s right here.
Guys off the jail, buying sweats, running up the
Stetson. Hat game was special. It matched every black pair of Nikes, throwing dice
for decimals.
Throwing dice for decimals.
Honestly, see, this is what we was talking about the top layer. You could just listen to how he sounded on the beat, and that's layer 1.
Yup.
Then the lingo being bingo, layer 2. This is layer 2. But then there's another layer.
There's another layer that you gotta really. This is where things start to. You're like, whoa! I didn't know those things. Two things made sense together. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? You could really just go over you, really. Yeah. But you really got to go under to really catch the fabric of what's really good.
Special, so the head. He's ahead of you.
And it matched every black pair of Nike.
Every pair.
Throwing dice.
This line is very important because Kanye dropped his sneaker at this time, but this is the original sneakerhead rapper. Mm-hmm. A lot of people give it to a lot of other people in the 2000s, but Raekwon, do your homework.
He was out there in the corners.
Yeah, throwing dice for decimals. Do we even need to dissect that?
We don't. We don't even gotta worry about that. The older head, bolder head would train a soldier head. Make sure he right in the field and not a soldier dead. Wu-Tang, shouts out, y'all. That meant
shouts
cold
to the OGs.
red.
Shouts to the OGs.
You gotta say shout out to the OGs.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That meant cold red bent off the black skunk, the black Dutch back of the old shit. This is so New York.
Lingo
this is so
bingo.
This is so New York. It's
super.
I mean, gutter New York.
Like, honestly, if you're not from New York or did not grow up on original hip hop,
I can smell New York right now.
Yeah, bruh, there's no way you can even decode this.
That's a fact.
Honestly, we are skating over this because I feel like if this is for if you know, you know.
That's a fact.
Yeah, like
that's a fact.
We really just calling out lines, but you got to go do your research, or you need to go holler at somebody that can holler at somebody.
That's a fact, because that mint cold red bent off the black skunk. Like that, I feel like there's somebody's in the comment section gonna be like, listen, this right here, cold red, black skunk. This is what I mean. This is what he meant. This is, you know what I'm saying. So y'all gonna tap in. I know. And then he said, if you can't live, you dying. You give and you buying. Keep real, keep it real, keep it moving, keep grinding, keep shining. To every young man, this is a plan. Learn from others like your brothers, Ray and Kanye.
If you can't live, you dying.
If you ain't living, you dying. You ain't dying. You ain't living to die. You dying to live.
If you can't live, you dying. You give or
you
buy.
You give or you buying. You that means you either giving for the purpose or you gotta buy in me. You feel me?
Keep it real. Keep it moving. Keep it grinding. This was an instructional right here. This was instructional right here. Mm-hmm. Keep it real. Keep it moving. Keep it grinding. He told you a lot right there. That might be like a whole chapter in a book. Mm-hmm. In 3 lines.
That's a fact. Because the brothers Ray and Kanye both been keeping it real, both keeping it moving, and they both stay grinding.
Facts. Shouts out to the Wu-Tang Dunks, by the way. First, I just want to take this time to say thank you for deciding to have a Nike and bring that back and make my dreams come true. I have a pair, not even up here. It's in my room. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I wake up, I look at my Wu-Tang Dunks every day. It's the first thing I see. Oh God.
Okay.
I just keep it right there on the table in the room. As soon as I lift up my head, I said, "Oh shit, the Wu-Tang Dunks is right there." I don't even wear them. I just keep them right there. It's like It's like a holy grail, if you will.
It's like his bat signal.
It is. Thank you, RZA. Thank you, Nike. Well, I'm not gonna thank Nike. Thank you, RZA. You did your big one. You know what I'm saying? I just had to throw it out.
No, that's for sure, bro. What Yeezy taught me. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that breakdown of this song. We're gonna get into more.
We got more
very soon for sure.
We got more. This literally
is one of many.
Maybe the next two is gonna be like a class.
The next two is
we're deep diving. We already prepped.
Yeah,
we got to prep. We prepped and we doing homework.
Yeah,
because the next two is the two.
The next two are definitely the two. So if you're ready for that one, please y'all better run this joint up.
Yeah,
for sure. Because those are the ones that you really want to sit down.
This is for the hip hoppers.
The hip hoppers and the non-stoppers. Grab your. The next time you come on this one, grab your popcorn. Grab whatever food you about to make and grab whatever drink you about to have and just sit down.
Matter of fact, and grab all the cash out of the cash register too.
That's your money now.
That's your money now. You know, grab everything that's in reach. It doesn't matter if it belongs to you or not. Just grab something. That's the energy we coming with. Yeah, that's the energy we coming with, bro.
Yeah. So please, y'all, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit that post notification bell when we post more videos.
And we will see you guys later.
Peace.